Well, here's that some challenge. Okay, so oh wait, let me get that pen. On audio this morning, I just we got the phone call from the one of the no, the radio director, and so he's very concerned about the this Monday's broadcasting. It's because of the sudden disaster. I earlier this this videos I talk about the flooding, okay, landslides, too much rains. It's still happening outside, and not just only in Matsuyama, but the southern part of the Ehime Prefecture was just hit huge rains, and a huge amount of the rain poured into the river and pond, and then the river was flooded, and then a pond was destroyed, and water just spread it, and just dam is kind of damaged, and many people were still suffering and waiting for the water supplies, electric supplies, and some people have to wait for the food supply as well. That's the situations in Uwajima City, and even including my hometown. So my audio director, the radio directors called me this morning. Probably I may not able to go down to the Uwajima City for the broadcasting. Maybe because that the road will be just closed. I kind of still need to check that, but I don't know if that highway is still open or not. I heard that many things is damaged, the lifelines and land, roads and fields covered with mud, and it's really serious situation is happening. So yeah, Luis Kilo 73. So I'm not sure, but we cannot cancel that. And so what the radio radio director called me this morning was that we probably going to do that live broadcasting from here in Matsuyama office and do the shows. So that's something that we probably going to do that. A kind of alternative, okay? Because this is alternative shows. So depending on the situation, if that the road is okay, if that the highway is cleared, if that everything is confirmed, and I would drive down to the Uwajima City, because that my mother is at the nursing home, and so I kind of worry about her. She's okay though. I already made a phone call that facilities, and then they say they're okay. But another thing is that my country office, earlier this morning also another friend called me that my country office has actually not a house, but the hill behind our country office did that landslide. And so according to our neighbors, that some of the dirt just wash through inside of our house. That's something I heard. That's terrible. Okay, so this is a situation is not really the good condition. So, but we would do the radio broadcasting anyway. But however, I kind of will be hard, or probably not to talk about the Twitter or Toku questions. I'm not sure. I'm not very sure about this one here. Maybe I should do, okay? But my people, our people in the neighborhood, our radio is more for the communities, okay? For those who live in Uwajima cities. And I do not believe that this is the perfect timings to start talking about new toys. I'm not so very sure if this is the appropriate or not. And rather than that, I probably needs to hear, or not me, of course me, but our local people, because they are, out of the, food, maybe out of the water supply, electric supplies. They probably have the radio though. The radio is really the key and then least communication tools that they can hear. And so maybe I should talk about, you guys. What do you think? It shouldn't be a question. This is something, I said that discussions, yes, this is something to discuss because that, the situation is really devastating and, not really sure if that it's, talking about a toy. Speaking of, this is a perfect timings to talk about the Ultraman Loops because it's a new debuts, but that's not what the people needs right now. Six shots, yes, actually, yeah, that's a six shot. Thank you. You can borrow the CSTOYS showtime for the emergency broadcast. Yeah, that's the one idea. And then you know what? The FM Gaia, which is the station names, FM Gaia is basically standing on for the emergency broadcasting systems, and that's the community emergency systems. So people have the radio, so they can listen to the radios, and so they can feel more comfort. And needed at least the information what's going on with that, So I think it's not really the time for the toy or something, but they need that more information. They need hope, and they need something else. Yeah, you can always do that. YouTube, Twitter, live chat. Yes. Tsuki Kondo, thank you. This is tearing me a bit. Yeah, but this is a really the hard situations. Yeah, I know. I mean, we've been talking about earthquakes and then something like that here in Japan. It's quite we do get that landslides. Lots of heavy rains. It happens that too, but this is really the first time since that we started this broadcasting or from the FM Gaias. Really the emergency, and probably I like to share that some of the pictures here. Let me just bring that. Yeah, pictures that my friend sent it to me, and let me show you what's going on. Okay, so let me just activate that on my. All right, and then okay, so where is it? Okay, let me just get somewhere. Display on Masaki's iPhones. This one. There we go. Okay. So I like to share some of the pictures that my friend sent it to me. And let's start with this here. Cool. Oh, this upside down. Here. There you go. Okay. No. Wait. All right, and so here, let me like to share that some of the photos. Okay. All right. So this is the one of the pictures that one friend of mine sent it to us, and then you can see this is a hometown, our hometown, and see the field with the water. My goodness. Okay, so here's the landslide. There's something happening. Let's go for the mover, next one here. And this is the property of my friend's house backyards. Okay, and here you can see, you know, this is the, I guess, the back entrance or something, and all the covered with, filled with the water. It's flooded. And here again, and so so this is the town. Because this is the really the I cannot believe that this. What am I looking at? You know, this is the street that leads to the high school that I graduated. And this is not the river. This is the street. And as you can see, you know, all that, you know, all the stores along the sides, and my goodness. So when you drive up to the street, looks like a river right now. Yeah, and then go to the all the rivers up to the end of the street. We have the Yoshida Prefectural High School, which I graduated. So I don't know what's going to happen to them. So this is something. And this is another shot. I don't know where it is. My goodness. They needed boats, yeah, not the cars. Jeez. これはすごいことになってるね。How about here? Next shot. Boy. I don't know where it is. No, I know. No kidding. Oh, I know where it is. This is the junior high school that I graduated. Right there, here, the building you can see. My goodness. You know what? And then I have my rice field right under the water. Our family rice field is right there. It's all covered with the mud. Boy. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is, yeah, see that? You know, this blue roof. I think I know this is the bus stop. It's a bus stop. It's not the boat stop. Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, the land slided on the mountains. Yeah, this is the high school. I mean, the junior high school. Yeah, confirmed. Yes, this is the junior high school that I graduated. And I know the place, and my one of the relatives live near the landslide areas, and I already made a phone call to them, and they are survived. They're okay, no damage with their houses, but some of the houses below the flooded areas. Wow. Oh, no. So this is something that also my friend sent it to us. What happened to his house? It's not a river or a stream, but they're just a little approach to his house. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, so this is the videos that our friend sends to us. Quick video, but you can see how flooded it is, filled with the the flooded waters, and almost going over the bridge, I guess, or bank, river bank, I guess. Holy smoke! Look at this area. I don't recall that these areas. I'm not sure which part. But this is indeed my area. Jeez. Wow, this is trouble, really. My goodness. Look at that house. I'm speechless though. I wonder how people survived from here. So one of the my friend's house on the countryside, it's already flooded like this. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. They really need help. Oh, this is the my elementary school that I went. Holy smoke. Yeah, I remember that this is the my the elementary school that I graduated. What's going on with these areas? Okay, so this one is here, like that. Okay, so this is something happening all the time. Wow. Coca. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show that, but look at that. Those are landslide areas, and this is supposed to be the orchard. In our area, all the the orange trees are planted on the the hillside, and with the nicely designed steps. But all of them just wiped out. Oh my goodness. So this is not really a perfect timing for talking about new Ultramans. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. What can we do? What can we do about this one here? So that's my questions and discussions probably. And so probably I rather talk about the situations. I rather like to bring the hope to the our local area, local peoples, and then please, how about this one here? Send us your thought on this, and with Twitter. Not the questions, but we need that your word. We need probably people need that your words to support them, and probably that's something that at least we can do, at least I can do. All right, so how about please send us some kind of your thought about this one here, And so I will set up the question, not the questions, but maybe how should I do? Yes, the Pocket Theater. The Japan has a lot of disasters, but this is too much. We all should band together to give support to the cities affected, help families. Thank you. And I think I really loves to do that too. Okay. Yeah, Tokusatsu Topics is not really the good moment right now. No, I don't think so. Now, that's a good idea. Yeah, why not donate a portion of the toy sales to support the relief reports? That's a good question. That's an item that too. Thank you, Primex07. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that something that we can work out. I need to talk to the FM guy. Yes, okay. This is really the moment that FM guy can help the people for the communities, and so something that should be ready, or was the city themselves. And so we would like to just work on that too. Tuki Kondo, thank you. Here in California, we had bad mudslides on the Central Coast following forest fires led deaths of the 21 and 163 injured. Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yes, in California, it's always the wildfire is the issues. I remember that my host family really was almost close to the evacuate that where they used to live. That's the $207 million in damages. Yeah, and at this moment we don't know how much the damage caused. Yeah, that's something happening. So, and you know what? The probably the rain, that this heavy rain will continue. Because that right now it's kind of calmed down, but we heard that a super typhoon is coming after a couple days, and then this rain probably will keep raining just a little bit more until the tomorrow, and the Monday is the next day, and then I won't be able to visit the my place or FM Gaiers. So I will need to work on the situations, and needs to set up the live radio broadcasting from here to do the broadcasting through the probably Skype or kind of Facebook Live. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe FaceTime. Yeah, FaceTime is much better. So okay, sorry about that. Well, we will think about that. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for your good ideas. And so, yeah, why not donate a portion of the toy sales to support the relief efforts? That's a good one. Mr. S, why not also donate some of the proceeds from the PMC toy sales to help as well? Thank you. That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. I will think about this, and then something to come up with that. Okay, manage Manga Rider Happy Chill App. All the things get better with the prayers. Thank you. Thank you for your thought. David Jackson, thank you. Is there any ways to donate money help? I've been thinking about this one here, but right now it's just happened like yesterday, and then I think that all the relief efforts is kind of organizing that everything. Government is sending us the self-defense force, kind of Japanese militaries, and so to support the local people and help them. Now it's not really the money matters, but more like a life matters first. And many people are just trying to rescue the people, the neighbors, as much as they can. And this is the situation right now. And so it seems that things may a little bit required 2-3 days or maybe a little bit more, to settle down and focusing on what to do. But right now, because of the people needs the help, and so they're trying out their best. So this coming Monday is really the live broadcasting from FM Gaia and for our radio programs. But we can do something about that, from here to support them. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, and so we will just see what's gonna happen, and we'll give you the more updates. All right. Okay. All right. So the discussion is done, and so thank you very much for your time, and we'll coordinate that to something that we can do. There is certainly something that we cannot do. And because we kind of teamwork, we need that with the FM Gaias and possibly the Wajima City, and with you guys and everyone. Let me just post that to something, on the blog or something like that. Okay. Yeah, if I recall that the U.S. military has troops in Japan to help in times like this. Yes, they are, and we appreciate their being. And I don't know if that the government will just ask for the help or at this time, but not really sure about that. But we'll see. Okay. So more update will coming. So we'll work on it. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. All right. So let's move on to the last demonstrations. It's already past the 4, but we have the very important items. Okay. So as I know, and this is something, the situations that something that we need to think, we need to worry about maybe, but at the same time, something that we need to make a balance and keep on our everyday lives like. Okay, so in the situations like this, we don't have a times to panic, but just keep on, stick on the something that you do every day. Read books or cook if you can. If you have the gas or lights, or if you have the food, just do it, because we need to keep self going on every day as usual. And even though the situation is tough like this, and it's very important. Okay, and so we'll continue that our toy demonstration after this, and then as well as the CSTOYS Toku wave. And of course, the toy activation tomorrow, we're going to have that. We will walk through this difficult times. Okay? Yeah, Luiskira, thank you. We can just send support message to Japan people who suffer this event, and you show it. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Yeah, please feel free to send us that, message. We will just, try to, I don't know how I do this one, but yeah, Twitter will help. Okay, Twitter will help. I will post out something about this and disasters, and then, just you can just reply it, tweet it about, and show it about that. So I can introduce your message from the radio for the local peoples. I can actually deliver your words to the local peoples. So we really appreciate that. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so that's something that we can do. All the money or donation money or something like that, it might take a little time to be ready for it, but your prayer will help. Okay, so I will work on that and soon, and I will make an announcement about the later one. Okay, so thank you very much.